looking back at your life and your career, are there any regrets you have?
I have lots of regrets, actually, Darius, that my wish once I had financial security was to have a lot of children. And I had a close group of friends. One was a Swedish female failed pop star, right? And she had a boyfriend as well. But we agreed, we got married in Las Vegas, and I took legal advice so that then we could do surrogacy. All I wanted was, a maternal instinct, right? A surrogate and 6 children or something like that, right?
Through her, so you made a deal with her to have your kids?
Yeah.
But that you weren't in a relationship?
No, she was in a relationship with the other. So,
okay.
So here's the bit that's going to shock a number of people. Was between 1974 and 1977, when I was a park boarder, I was sexually molested by, not my parents, but by a member of Henley Golf Club. That he would see my father's car parked in the car park at the golf club. He'd pop round, and my mother didn't want to speak to him. So he said, I'll go out and play drafts with Nigel. And I just blocked that out, right? And I don't know how, right?
How old were you?
I was from 74, so I was 9 till 11.
Right. So he was caretaking you while you were there?
Yeah.
Right.
So the first thing my father did was wait until Anna came back from boarding school to say, has he made any approach on you? And the answer was no. The third thing he did was he went to go and get some morphine. And I said, no, this is not the way to sort it out.
But your father wanted to get morphine
sorry, I missed a step, right?
Yeah.
So he didn't know about it, right? Okay. And I blocked it out, right?
You never found out at the time?
No. In 1991, right, that they found gay magazines in the car, right? So I used to get driven to Hendon Central Station to go to work, etc. My parents would still have me living with them if they could, right? They didn't want to let us go. And so then my father said, well, it could be a phase. So he got the psychiatrist at the Royal Free to come to the house. He said, would you agree to just meet with him? We were with him 5 hours. I was with him 5 hours. And then he came. He said, I got to speak to your parents now. And he spoke to my parents, and that my parents went bananas.
Why? What was the conclusion of your 5-hour chat?
The conclusion was Nigel doesn't have the problem. He is a gay man, right? There are 3 reasons. This is contentious, right? There are 3 reasons. One is it's hereditary in terms of you're gay. Secondly, there's been a bad childhood in terms of domestic violence or something like that. And the third is just a freak, right? But today, it's more accepted, right? Because there are more gay people and coming out, etc., and that are well known. So it's all right if you're in the arts or if you're music or whatever, but gradually more and more people are coming out, and they know people, and that they're all of these things, right, have their cycles. But still today, right, you talk about diversity, right? I think diversity's got too hard. To get a job as a male Caucasian, right, in any organization today is absolutely, hard, right?
You're bottom of the pile now.
Yeah, females first, right? Men of color second, right? And lesbian and gay people, etc., LGBT, right, are get the minor jobs and promotions, etc. There, and it may be lip service that people say, so that a load of hedge funds and the CEO of Goldman Sachs came out say he's in favor of gay marriage, etc. And I know some of the gay people in Goldman Sachs, right? I used to see them, and they never made partner. They were, top quality people, right?
Right.
But one was Kissinger's advisor before joining Goldman. He was promised partnership. They found out he was gay, and anyway. So
would you say there was a anti-gay sentiment in those days in Goldman?
Everywhere
in the world of finance.
In the world of finance,
right?
Yeah.
So would you say that most gay people had to stay in the closet?
Yeah,
at least in the work environment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the ones that came out suffered in terms of
compensation.
Their careers never proceeded like they should have progressed.
Correct.
Right.
And you got the pink pound, so they don't have family. So then suddenly the smart people realise actually this is a good market, and so
no kids,
and they've got more expenditure. So therefore, let's get more money.
Right. But now, I mean, at least on the surface of it, things are quite different. I mean, Goldman now,
on the surface,
they sponsor gay pride events. They have these, I just saw on the LinkedIn of Goldman, they celebrate pride around the world in all their offices. You know, they have like inclusion programs, association groups. At least they've done that minimum too.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
And I think that they have made great steps for them, right? If it was a banking project or something like that, it would have been done in 2 years, not 6, right? And the other thing being that it's still not accepted by all the clients.